I believe that the discount for Dogecoin is over with. Cryptos are starting to see some green. The consumer price index, which is the index which measures inflation, came out today and it's looking very, very good. In this video, we are going to be talking about where cryptos are headed, specifically Dogecoin. Things are looking very bullish, so make sure you watch the entire video. You cannot miss what we have in store for you today. What's up, Myles? It's ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos about Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies where we call out huge plays every single day. If you want to get access to my profitable trade signals when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies for only $10 a month, join my Patreon where we call out huge plays like Solana, like Cardano, way before they took off. But you can message me anytime. We can build you a portfolio, teach you technical analysis. You can talk to me on the phone and much more through the Patreon. And I'm giving away 200 Doge to one lucky winner this Saturday. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and put Dogecoin giveaway in the comments. And if you love Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies, make sure you smash up the like button and let me know your price target for Dogecoin the end of this week. We are starting to see some green right now. Bitcoin is taking off, leading the market, headed back up to $50,000, which means Dogecoin will probably, most likely, soon be about 30 cents. So today was the CPI reading. And this is called the Consumer Price Index, which measures inflation. So there still is inflation because the government is printing money, but the inflation reading was much less, much lower than what everyone was expecting, and this is very good. Now, a lot of people jump into cryptocurrencies. They invest in the cryptocurrencies because it is a hedge against inflation. But sometimes, even when the inflation is high, which is also a very good reason to jump into cryptocurrencies, it can actually bring the stock market down and financial markets. But because the CPI or the inflation reading was less than expected, the whole stock market is starting to shoot up. It's starting to bring excitement back into cryptocurrencies. But I personally think that this correction is nearing its end. This red week that we have had, I think it is nearing its end. So this fire sale, this discount that you're seeing with cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin, Cardano, is most likely soon going to end because towards the end, we have been seeing this lately based on cryptos, how they move. In October, things get very bullish. October, November, December, these are the most bullish months for cryptocurrencies, and we are nearly at October. So September, if it continues to be bearish or if it continues to trade sideways, this gives us an opportunity to buy. And this will be most likely the last opportunity in the next week or so, maybe less, maybe more, last opportunity to buy Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies while they are at these prices. You do not want to get left behind and be the guy saying, oh, I wish I would have put more money. I could have put more money, but I was scared and I didn't. And now I only made this amount of money when I could have made this much, so on and so forth. So do not get left behind. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to get left behind or are you ahead of the curve? So Bitcoin Technicals incoming golden cross presents potential bottom for the Bitcoin price. So the Bitcoin chart is forming this golden cross like I told you all was happening about a week, 2 weeks ago, and was telling you about this golden cross. We are nearly approaching. It's only a couple of days away, this golden cross. Generally, what this means is when there is a golden cross, after there's a huge bull run. We've seen this many times before. So what these technical experts are saying, especially with Bitcoin, which is the whole crypto market, Dogecoin moves on Bitcoin, is that this golden cross is going to be a symbol for a bottom of the crypto market. And if we know that this is the bottom of the market, that means that you can only go up from the bottom. When you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, and that is up. So overall, on these technicals, on this article, is we are seeing some very bullish things. We are seeing a bullish divergent and a falling wedge playing out. If we zoom into this a little bit, what we are seeing this falling wedge pattern is when you have a drop followed by a period that's kind of trading sideways but it's heading down in a downwards angle, and at the same time the RSI is showing a bullish divergence. So all of those words might not be able to be understood easily by you, but what it means is that there's a potential huge breakout to be taking place here very, very soon. And we are going to be taking a look at technical analysis in just a minute to prove this point even further. And are the technicals strong enough to bring Bitcoin to $100,000 this year? Yes, I personally believe that Bitcoin, along with a bunch of experts in finance and the stock market, they believe that Bitcoin is going to hit way over $100,000 by the end of the year. And according to the stock to flow model, which we've talked about on this channel, it says the lowest price for Bitcoin is going to be at around $115,000. The lowest possible price for Bitcoin is going to be $115,000, which is about a 2.5x or so, almost 3x from now for where Bitcoin is at. And if Bitcoin 3x's by the end of the year, we know that Dogecoin, we know Ethereum, we know Cardano, we know Solana, all of those cryptocurrencies far outperform Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is doing a 3x, how much? Let me know in the comments below. If Bitcoin does a 3x, how much x will Dogecoin do? How much x will Ethereum do? What do you all think? And this guy right here, he thinks that Bitcoin can hit 200,000 or more by the end of the year. So there's people, yes, Bitcoin on the lower end is going to hit 115 to 130, 150, but there's people that are shooting for much higher numbers for that. But how can Bitcoin shoot up, Myles? How can Bitcoin shoot up all the way to those numbers? How is it possible? Because there's massive adoption. There's supply shortages. Supply shortages is what is pushing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum to the moon. That's one of the main things. So you have a lot of people wanting to buy these cryptocurrencies, but there's only a limited supply. There's only a limited supply of certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin is the biggest cryptocurrency that moves the entire market, is very limited. There's only X amount of coins that can be bought, ever mined, or that are left on the exchanges. There's supply shortages. People are taking all of the crypto off the exchanges, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of other cryptos. They're removing off the exchanges, putting into hard and cold storages where you cannot even get it. So eventually the price of Bitcoin is going to be potentially millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, because it's going to be very, very rare. It's going to be very hard to find and to get. So taking a look at CoinMarketCap, we are seeing Bitcoin up 5.5% the last 24 hours. We have Ethereum outbeating Bitcoin by just a couple of points, 5.5% as well. We have XRP up 3%. Solana is down. We have Polkadot up 5%. Dogecoin, the number 9 spot, we are up about 3%. Litecoin is surprisingly doing really good. Remember, Litecoin was what, in the top 3 last year, and here it is, number 15. It was higher yesterday with that fake news. We have Algorand down 6% today, but not in the number 18 spot. Polygon Matic, we were able to buy on the Patreon. We are up 6% in that. So cryptos are looking healthy. They're looking good. It's looking like cryptos are starting to move in a bullish way. So here we have Sentiment comes out and says that FUD has hit historic levels for Bitcoin, which basically means that people are getting fearful across social media. On Twitter, Sentiment, he's able to measure the sentiment of crypto FUD. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. There's a lot of people that are fearful, saying, oh, Dogecoin is dead, cryptos are dead. And we've had one red week. We have one red week after 2 months of going up straight, and people are panicking, they're selling, they're freaking out. Investing requires patience. Investing is not get rich. If you hold with patience, if you buy these dips, in the next couple of months, you will be severely rewarded. So we are seeing a bottom. This is like a potential bottom indicator. When the fear gets to a certain degree, when people get fearful, that's when the whales, that's when they start to buy. That's when the whales start to buy. Always remember that. When people get to a certain degree of fear, when the fear hits a certain height, that is when you generally see, probably 90% of the time, things start to bounce up very, very quickly. And we're seeing that this morning with Bitcoin. Looking at the crypto fear and greed index, we are still in fear. We actually moved further into fear. A lot of it had to do with that Walmart news, but this is good. This is a potential bottom indicator, as we are seeing. Look at this. This fear, we can generally measure it on this chart right here, and it's got like a double bottom. So generally what that means is a bottom indicator. We've seen this before. So we have seen this before. When crypto fear hit a certain bottom, we had a very big bounce in the market where cryptos make very big moves very quickly. So you do not want to get left behind while everyone is going to be making money. Now, taking a look at some technicals, cryptos are looking very good. Bitcoin from the bottom since yesterday is up approximately 8.5%. If you would have bought the bottom that we did announce in the Patreon, you would be up 8.5%. Let's also check out Ethereum. Look at this. Ethereum up 10% from the bottom. What about Dogecoin? Is Dogecoin dead? No, because we recovered at 6%. 6%. Solana, how well did Solana do? Solana ended up bouncing up significantly. Look at this, from the bottom to the top, 20%, but we've come down a little bit. Excitement and hype has kind of died down just a little bit for Solana, which is good. This provides for us a very good buying opportunity for the future of Solana. XRP, also a very good buying opportunity, in my opinion, including Cardano. Okay, so we're looking for this golden cross. We are seeing that we are probably a day or two away from this golden cross event, which is very, very good for Bitcoin. So we're looking at a daily time frame. And if you just go to TradingView, type in golden cross, you can find it in one of the indicators. But we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days in a row. And now we're starting to get some very bullish momentum. If we take a look at these candles right here, we see that we're getting strong rejection at these lower levels, not able to close at those lower levels, and we're starting to get some very bullish green candles. So this could be a potential trend reversal in the market that we've been looking for, which means that we will start to see green for Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies. So things are starting to uptick, they're starting to heal, they're starting to recover, looking very bullish. If you want a good platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, join using my WEBULL link in my video description. If you deposit $100 using my link, they'll send you 2 free stocks worth up to $4,000, which you can immediately sell or send to your bank account at any time. And make sure you join the Patreon for only $10 a month to get those trade signals and much more. And I will see you all later.